That's much better, much easier to talk. Welcome, everybody. This is our regular quarterly call. You're not going to be hearing from me on a regular basis, on a monthly basis, or a weekly basis. We're leaving that up to the field leadership to keep you guys all plugged in, but I get the privilege of doing a call like this on a quarterly basis to give you an update on what's happened during the quarter and try to give you some vision towards the future of things that we're doing. And so we're excited to have you on the call tonight. And I got some wonderful news to share with you tonight that I'm pretty fired up about. And I want to start with just looking backwards a little bit, looking back to what's just happened over the last quarter at Asantae. And I think most of you on this call would agree with me that it's certainly been an exciting quarter. Lots of good stuff going on. We got through a few bumps in the road during the quarter, which was great. But we launched a revolutionary new comp plan this last quarter. I hope all of you are experiencing some of the financial benefits of that comp plan. It's going to drive us into the future. There's no question about it. We launched a brand new, exciting, revolutionary back office. It's the most up-to-date, newest technology and back office enhancements. You're going to see more and more added to that. We just most recently launched the new projected auto ship report. You're going to see that updated over the course of the next coming weeks, as well as we integrate more things into that program, into the projected auto ship program. So we're really in good hands. We are set to go. We're ready to go. Let me tell you some exciting news over the last quarter as well. The thing that really excites me about this business is seeing people achieve, seeing people be recognized for their achievement. Our recognition program is just at the beginning phases. You are not experiencing the full power of the program yet. Over the coming weeks and months and quarters, you're going to see more and more added to the recognition program. New packaging of things being sent out. We're going to include things like books and stuff like that with the recognition program to help people with leadership, to help people with their goals and dreams. A lot of good things coming. But let me tell you what's happened with people over the last quarter. 20 people in the last quarter advanced to the level of E1000, which is really what I consider to be the first step, and you're going to hear more about the E1000 position tonight. The E1000, the first step of moving forward in the business. 20 people advanced to E1000. 11 people advanced to bronze. 11 others advanced to silver. 4 advanced to gold. 2 advanced to ruby, and 2 advanced to diamond. And you're going to hear you're going to hear one of the rubies tonight, and you're going to hear both of the diamonds speak tonight, the new diamonds. 19 iPads were awarded in the last quarter, and I believe we awarded 8 gold coins to people who hit gold and above over the course of the last quarter. So it definitely was an eventful second quarter for Asantae. It's just the beginning. These are results that we're building upon, basically. Hopefully you are building upon, more importantly, with your businesses and with people. And listen, if that group of people that I just mentioned, those numbers that I've just mentioned, can advance, so can you. So can everybody in this call. So can everybody that you're talking to. So can all the people that you have in your group right now advance, because none of the people who advanced in pin rank did anything extraordinary, did anything special in the sense of that they did something unique. They followed the fast track program. They followed the simple methods. Now, what was unique about it is they applied it, they did it, and they did it consistently. That's the unique part. But what it means is everybody in this call can do it, all right? We've tried to lay down a method that everybody can rank advance. And so we're certainly excited about what's happened. We're certainly more excited about what's about to happen over the coming quarters. We're going to talk a little bit about the third quarter. I'm going to give you a glimpse into the fourth quarter as well tonight. So let's get to it. Let's talk about the Summer Splash promotion. We're running a promotion starting today, July 1st, and it's going to run until September 1st. Now, this promotion has multiple facets to it. and it's designed to do a couple of different things. It's designed, number one, obviously, to put money in your pocket right now. So anybody on this phone who wants a little more pocket change for the summer to go do some things, people who want a little more than pocket change to go do some things this summer, we're going to give you that tonight. But more importantly, it's designed to create activities for the future. It's designed to create activities that build momentum into the third quarter, into the fourth quarter, and into the first quarter of next year. We're entering into a phase of the business right now where we're going through July and August of summer, heading right into the fall and heading right into the new year. And as you all know on this phone, those times will be here before we know it. And it's those people who take advantage of this activity right now today in the summer that are going to benefit the most come the fall and come the spring of 2015. And so that's why we did it, to create momentum for the summer months. So let's get into the program. This will be on the website. It'll be emailed out. I don't know if it'll be on the website. It'll be emailed out to you if it hasn't already been today, tonight. It'll be posted on Facebook and different areas for you to be able to view it in more detail. But here are basically the outlines of the Summer Splash program. The first thing, we're going to double the team development bonus for the months of July and August. Now, the team development bonus is primarily geared towards sponsoring new people, recruiting new people, and then helping the people that you've either already got sponsored or the new ones that you do sponsor become executive, get one left, one right. Go take a look at the comp plan. Go take a look at your upline. Get on the phone with your upline. Find out what you have to do to earn a share in the team development bonus. But we're going to double the value of those shares for July and August. Secondly, we are going to, in addition to the normal lifestyle bonuses, these are not replacing anything with the current lifestyle bonus. We still got the iPad. We still got the $500 for 2 weeks in a row at silver, the gold coin for gold, the ruby bonuses, etc. These rank advancement bonuses are being added to the lifestyle bonus for the month of July and August. E1000s, you qualify as a brand new E1000 over the course of July and August. There's a $100 bonus. Achieve bronze during that same period of time, a $300 bonus. And we're going to reinstitute the gold bonus of 2 weeks in a row. First week you get the gold coin. Second week you do 2 weeks in a row at gold, and you get the $1,000. These are in addition to all the other lifestyle bonuses. So we're going to double the team development bonus, and we're adding those rank advancement bonuses for July and August. Now, in addition, what we're going to do is we're assigning points for the achievements that I've just outlined. Here are the points. This is a point bonus. We are going to give you 1 point for every share that you earn in the team development bonus over the course of July and August. We're going to give you 1 point for achieving E1000, 2 points for achieving bronze, 3 points for silver, 6 points for gold, 12 points for ruby, 15 points for emerald, 18 points for diamond and above. We're then going to total up your points that you've earned in July and August, and we'll total up those points during September. For every 3 points that you earn, we're going to give you 1 share, 1 entry into a drawing. That drawing will take place on October the 7th, which will be our next quarterly call, October 7th. You have to be on the call to win. Here's what you're going to win. For every entry, 3 points equals 1 entry. For every entry, you get an entry into this, you're going to earn, everybody who gets an entry will earn a $150 credit towards our first annual convention, which we will announce on the October 7th call. That will be a 2015 convention, and it will be for 1 ticket, 1 registration for that event, a value of $150. That's what we anticipate the cost of the convention ticket will be in 2015. Everybody who earns an entry, who gets 3 points, will receive one registration to that event valued at $150. 4 people on the call, their names will be drawn, and if you're on the call, the first person called will earn $500 bonus, the second person $1,000, the third $1,500, and our final drawing for $2,000. So the more points you get, the more entries you get, the more chances you have of winning that $500, $1,000, $1,500, or $2,000 drawn on October the 7th. Okay? That's the Summer Splash program. We were fired up about it. We talked to some of the leadership about this and putting it in place and had some very valuable input. As I said, designed to help with sponsoring, recruiting, designed to help with rank advancement, designed to help with momentum building into the fall. So I'm fired up about that program. I think you're going to love it. I'm going to come back in a little while and chat with you about the October 7th call, give you some sort of idea, a glimpse into the future. But here's what I want to do. I want to introduce to you tonight one of the 2 new rubies in the company. Many of you are aware of Wayman Burton. I'm fired up to introduce you to him tonight. I've got to know him over the last few months, and I'm telling you, I believe this is just the beginning for Wayman and what he's going to do with this business. He's got the eye of the tiger. I know he's fired up about it, and he's fired up about helping other people achieve. So I'd like to turn this over to Wayman. Wayman, why don't you share your heart, your feelings right now for a couple minutes with everybody. If you're out there, jump on, brother.
All right, Doug, can you hear me?
You bet.
All right. Hey, folks, it is exciting. I am really excited about this. I'm telling you, folks, this should be the greatest summer that you could have in this business. I know people talk about, well, the summertime, people are going on vacation, things slow down. But, folks, I'm telling you, what Doug knows had put together with the Asantae is absolutely fantastic. Now, I am really excited about this, and I want to tell you, a lot of people talk to me and they say, well, how do you do this? How did you get there? How did you rank advance? And, folks, what I've found out is that the difference between doing is trying is one more call. And I'm telling you, everybody can do this. Everybody can make it. Everybody can get there. And I want to encourage all of you out there, no matter whose team you're on, my team, we're here to help you get there. And all you have to do is to make sure that you're just consistently getting out there and sharing the presentation. I tell people all the time that they come up and say, well, what's the secret? How did you do this? Well, you know, I want to make sure that I'm setting an example for everybody in my group. And I think Doug and the others can tell you that I'm always in the thick of everything. Whatever kind of promotion it is, you know, I'm going to be doing exactly what I ask other people to do. And I'm telling you, folks, when you do what you're asking other people to do, I'm telling you, things happen. So as far as I'm concerned, I want to encourage all of you out there, there's not one person in here that can go through this promotion and say, look, I had a bad summer. I'm telling you, folks, everybody out there can rank advance. Everybody out there can be in a position for the next couple of months where you're earning $500 or $1,000 a week. The promotions that are out there right now just changes everything. And I'm excited about it, Doug. I'm encouraging everybody, let's get excited about it. I want to encourage everybody out there right now, increase that list of names that you have. Start today. Start tonight. Call, make some calls, begin to share it. And I'm telling you, that's the only thing that I've done. And people say, well, you did it because of that, or you had this connection. That's not true. I am simply sharing this with as many people as fast as I can. And I'm telling you, it's exciting doing that. And so no matter what happened in the past, I want to just tell all of you, don't sit on your past, build on it. And I'm excited about what we're getting ready to do this summer, Doug. And I'm telling you, everybody out there can make it happen. I love to see everybody in my team get to be E1000 to bronze, to silver, and gold, folks. I'm telling you, you can do this. This is not difficult. All you have to do is continue to share the presentation, and just like Eric and Steve and all the others that have set the pace, we have the system to get it done, and all you have to do is just share this presentation, and the rest will take care of itself. It's all about the numbers. And by the way, we have the best product, period. It does do exactly what they say. And when you combine super products with a fantastic business concept, with all of the with this promotion and the income that's potentially there. I want to tell you, folks, we got the best. So, Doug, I'm excited about it, and I hope all the people out there, you all get excited about it. Let's hit the ground running. Don't let a week go by. Let's start right now and make this happen. Doug?
Hey, thanks, Wayman. Hey, what a great point. Don't let a day go by. It's July 1st. It's Canada Day. Happy birthday, Canada, for Canadians on the phone. I'm a Canadian, and we moved to Phoenix 25 years ago today. So it's a special day for us. Don't sort of let a day go by. One of the principles of leadership in this, don't put off to tomorrow what you can do today. Do it now, and set the target for your groups. Get active. Boy, I'll tell you what, the next couple guys I'm going to have speak to you tonight, Steve and Linda KAMPOUROGLOU, I'm just so fired up that they're a part of this company, fired up that they're a part of your lives, leading by example in the field, brand new diamonds. And you know what they did? It's the same thing that everybody else is going to have to do. You're going to have to get 200 presentations in front of people. That's all you got to do. As Fast Track says, I don't care how long it takes, whether it takes you 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 5 years. It doesn't matter how long it takes you. It's a question of go do it and just do it and do it and do it. As some of you remember from the weekend, a talk that was given. Just do it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just do it and put 200 pennies in a jar and take one penny out at a time. It's one person at a time, one presentation at a time. Put one penny out of this jar, put it in the next jar. And you, too, by the time you move those 200 pennies from jar 1 to jar 2, you will have laid the foundation for diamonds. So I'm fired up to have Steve join us on the call. Steve, I know you got a few things you want to share tonight with everybody. So it's all yours, brother.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Doug. Can you hear me?
You bet.
I'm so excited for these new promotions. And, listen, it's all to help you guys build your team and to be able to grow in strength and give some incentives to people. And I hope everybody is excited to build their Asantae business with these great new promotions. We've had a couple really great open meetings in Kentucky and North Carolina, and it's great to see the plans that are being made and the growth that is being planned for your businesses. But Doug has strategically run these incentives based upon the seasons of network marketing. For over 100 years, this industry, it's been acknowledged and globally accepted. There's one thing that's been proven and consistent, and that is the seasons of network marketing. And Doug asked me to talk to you a little bit about that today. And understanding these seasons will help the success of your business. Understanding the 4 Ps, which will help you in your growth. And I'm going to say them real quick. It's the plan, plant, pull, and prosper. Plan, plant, pull, and prosper. Plan in the winter, plant the seeds in the spring, pull the weeds in the summer to promote growth, and prosper the harvest from the hard work in the year in the fall or autumn. So let me explain a little bit. Everything in life comes in seasons, and even the process of harvest comes in season. Fall is the season of harvest. You reap what you work hard for all year. But there is no harvest, or would be no harvest, in August, September, October if there's no sowing in the spring. And your Asantae business should be recognized in the same manner. In the seasons of reaping and sowing, it's the consistency of what your daily activities are that will determine the success of your harvest and how strong your business will be. There are monthly seasons of building, growth, and harvest, but if you're not working now to come up with a game plan, if you're not putting a 90, 120-day game plan together to build and grow, utilizing the Fast Track system, you can't expect to harvest in 2 or 3 months. It's what you're planning to do now. It's your activities that's going to create the success of your harvest. So go out and meet people, do one-on-ones, home meetings. I think Eric's going to talk to you a little bit about that later. But the question is do you have enough belief in yourself, in the company, in your team, in your product, in the system to sustain you during that 90 or 120-day planting or weeding or pulling, the months of work that you do before you reap the success of your harvest in your business? nothing happens by snapping your fingers. As much as we would like that to happen, nothing happens by snapping your fingers. It takes time and work along with proper activities. And so you have to keep sowing and sowing and sowing, because some will grow and others will go. I'll say that again. Some will grow and others will go, and that's okay, because that's normal in every business, no matter what business you're in. And, you know, one of my favorite people that I've listened to, his name's Jim Rohn, and he came up and he said, you know, that the birds will come and take some of the seeds away. And, you know, they're going to pick them up and they're going to go fly by the wayside and drop them. And I say, don't worry about them. They're just pulling out the weeds and dropping them somewhere else. Don't chase the birds. They're just a distraction in the form of, sometimes those birds can be in the form of family. It could be friends. It could be your own mindset, you know, telling you or trying to step on your dreams, right? But never take your eyes away from the seeds that are taking root. That's the people that get into your business, that have dreams, that have goals, that have desires and a passion to succeed, but they need nurturing that can only come from you. You see, you can't plant a seed and expect to harvest it tomorrow. It takes time and certain fundamental parts to come together. The seed, the people, which is the people you talk to, need nurturing, and that can only be given by you and your team, and your team, right? So the other factor required is faith. The sower has to have faith that the sun will come and the rain will fall to bring the nutrients the seeds need. So you must have faith in yourself, in your team, the system, to sustain and give you proper food to the ones that need it to grow and become strong. You have to rely on that, but it also starts with you and the belief in yourself. You have the tools, the team, the system, and even now this amazing incentives with the Summer Splash. You've got everything that you need. The only variable now is you, what you will do with your business. And if you follow and obey the laws of nature, there will be success, the rules of sowing and harvesting. Remember one thing, too, that our business model is based upon the consumption of a physical, tangible, consumable product that matters and makes a difference in people's lives. We have that. Our product is making a difference in people's lives. We move product to people to teach them a business model to help them pay for their products and help them create an income and a business through duplication of our product in the fast track system. The key is duplication to be able to create the success. So we're counting on you guys. Let's go out and get it done. Let's make a splash that creates a ripple that can spread wherever that we want to take it. God bless you guys. Thank you, Doug, for allowing me to talk.
Hey, Steve, amen to that. That was great. Repeat that last line you said.
It says we're counting on your goals. Says let's go out and get it done. Let's make a splash that can create a ripple that can spread wherever you want to take it.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? And that's what we're doing. That's well said for right now is that splash and creating a ripple, and then it's, you know, let's build it into a wave, a big wave that we're gonna carry forward into the new year. So fired up to have Steve and Linda obviously doing what they're doing and leading the business. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for your comments tonight on the call, and I'm excited about getting back to you after, because I'm fired up, you know, and I'm fired up of what I got to share with you as we end. I wouldn't normally give you the kind of information I'm about to give you tonight, but I want to do everything we can to pull you through the summer, okay, and pull you through this period of time so that your belief level about what you're doing and who you're talking to, that you're in the right place at the right time. I want you fired up on this, after this call, and to knowing that you're in the right place, that you can have the faith and the belief that you're in the right place at the right time. So you can go take the actions, create the activities that you need to achieve your goals and dreams. So with that in mind, Eric wanted to share a few things with you to how to put this into place. How do you begin the process? We're going to lay out for you on the October call this event calendar, and events are a big part of this, and you got to break down the events to the smallest level, and Eric wants to do that for you over the next few minutes and share with you some of that. So I'm really fired up to have Eric on the call tonight, who is going to share on putting this program, putting this splash into action. How do you go do that? So Eric?
Well,
I love that, Doug, you always challenge me. You always put me last after all these great speakers with so much wisdom, and I appreciate that. Making me push the envelope. But, you know, hey, I love what Steve said. His analogy is perfect. You know, it's about sowing and reaping. And the things that you do in the next 90 days, the actions that you take in the next 90 days, that's the difference between whether you're going to earn 50 or 100,000 a year, or, you know, 0 to 10,000 a year. Because, you know, in exponential growth, there is a growth curve in network marketing, and you have to pay attention to those things, because the things that you're planting right now, the seeds that you're planting that turn into sprouts that, you know, blossom into leaders that become your diamonds, well, those are the things that you are rewarded on in the future. And no one in their right mind would go out and put seeds in soil and plant a garden and then wake up the next morning, pull open the shades and say, I don't see any plants there. Gardening, you know, this whole farming thing's a joke. It doesn't work. You haven't given it time. Well, the time is your next 90 days. That's why we're giving you the time. And I've never been part of a company with such wisdom where Doug has put in place not only the most phenomenal compensation plan, but doubling these bonuses through the summer. Guys, this is the time for you to really make your mark. If this is something that you've determined that you're not playing at, this is something that you need to do. Part of that is exposing people. You know, you don't have to be great at showing the plan. You don't have to be great at talking to people. You don't have to be charismatic. You have to be great at exposing people to the opportunity. The people that expose the opportunity the most are the ones that are going to win. Now, many of you have been part of our weekly webinar meeting, which is great. I love the fact that you're plugged in. A mentor of ours says the brightest light in the world doesn't shine unless it's plugged in. You've been plugged into that. But understand, that's one event a week. Matter of fact, if none of you were on the webinar because you were so busy doing home meetings for your own team, that's the ideal situation. So it all starts, how do you get momentum? If you want to make money in network marketing, you have to get momentum. Otherwise, it's like watching paint dry. You've got to have your list, and you have to book your calendar. If you have your calendar open and I, you know, this is my crystal ball test, I can tell you exactly how fast you're going to grow by looking one place, which is your calendar. Do you have 5 meetings next week to show the plan? Do you have 2 or 3 get started sessions? Do you have 2 or 3 home meetings booked? Because I'll tell you, that's where the magic and the momentum happens. So we've got to be in the coffee shops face to face, showing the plan. We're not selling, convincing, we're sorting. We get enough people on board, you get 5 or 10 people sponsored following Foundation for Diamond. You've sponsored enough people one-on-one. You're doing get started sessions. That moves to home meetings. If you want to see what momentum looks like, you're in the homes 2 to 3, 4 nights a week throughout the summer. It's not a lot of work. You're doing it while other people are watching TV or kicking back. It's an hour to an hour and a half, no big deal. And what happens is those home meetings, once you get 5, 6, 7, 8 home meetings going on in a geographic area, a region, that starts to build these local regional events, which is where we are going to be planning the calendar for next year. We're focusing on the people that are doing it, starting with one-on-ones, shaking hands, talking to people, getting people fired up about their dreams, as Steve would say, loving on people, going out there and showing people a different way of life. Those turn into excited groups of people gathering together in homes. That turns into regional events. And then we're going to get together and plan out the calendar for next year, because we're going to go where the momentum is. And where the momentum is, that's where the diamonds are going to break. And we want you to be one of them. Doug, I'm going to turn it back to you.
Thanks, Eric. Listen, we have got the leadership in this company, and there's so many people. As you know, I try to keep these calls as short as I can to some of you on the East Coast, Maybe you're going to bed. I hope not. Maybe you're going to get on the phone and make a few calls after this call. And some people in the Midwest, you got presentations that you're planning to make, and on the West Coast for sure. So I try not to keep these calls too long. And so as a result, I sometimes don't get all of the people on the call that I might want to get on. We'll fix that. We'll get more and more people on this call over time and sharing it around. But I'm trying to keep it to a half an hour to 35 minutes on these calls in case you're wondering. So I appreciate, Steve, what you had to say, and Eric, what you've added to it. Really, folks, it's as simple as that. I love that Art Williams video that we saw this weekend. I'd always heard of him. I'd never heard him speak and seen it. Thanks, Steve, for sharing that and showing that. I loved it. Because it was so simple. We complicate this business so much. It is a simple business. Just do it. That was his message. Just do it. Don't talk about it. Just do it. Well, I don't know how to show it perfectly. That's no problem. Super. Just do it. It was just that simple. That's the answer. Just do it. And those who do it more than the others will be the ones getting the bonuses throughout the summer, and the ones on the call on October 7th having the chance to win the additional prizes. But more importantly than those one-time things, you will set the pattern in place for your future success. You will set the duplication in place. You will create the activity in the next 60 days that will create your volume, your pins for you and your team in the fall and into the first of next year. So what are we going to do on this October 7th call? For those of you who like to plan, circle your calendars. It won't be this number, but it'll be 6 o'clock on Pacific time, 9 o'clock Eastern time. On October 7th will be our next call. If you'd like to put it in your phone, put it in your iPad, put it in your calendar, however you do it, that's our next call. What are we going to do on that call? We're going to review the growth of the third quarter. We're going to talk about the people who have rank advanced over the summer. We'll review that. What we're going to do, we're going to announce on October 7th the January through December calendar for 2015. I can guarantee you we'll at least do January through the summer. We might not do the fall. We might reserve some opportunities for people to get their cities on the calendar, but we will outline for you the first quarter of the year, the area events and regional events that we will be coming and doing. We will outline our first annual convention. We're looking to hold our first annual convention next summer. It will be about this time next summer, end of June, early July, mid-July, and we're working on locations as we speak. We will announce that on that call. Now, what we're thinking and planning to do around that, there will be 2 events around that function. There will be a dinner and a teaching session the night before the event starts. It's going to start on a Friday night, Thursday night. There will be a dinner, and Friday followed by a training, and you'll have to qualify to get to that. You'll have to have done something. We'll announce it on what you will have to have done to get to that dinner and get to that special training. But more importantly, and even ahead of that, we're going to hold a 2 or 3 day retreat, a leadership function, an incentive promotion event that will be at some beautiful resort ahead of the meeting. We don't know whether at this stage, I don't know whether that first dinner and training will be for silvers or golds, and I don't know whether that other event will be for golds or rubies. But everybody on this phone, if you're on this phone call tonight, and by the way, there are hundreds of people on this call tonight because we have over 100 lines occupied on this call tonight on July 1st, which tells me that there's hundreds of people on this call because many of you are calling in with more than one person. You've probably 3-way people in. There isn't anybody on this call who can't be at one or both of those events next summer when we announce. We will announce that on October 7th. We are also working right now diligently, and we will announce on the October 7th call, and anybody who's on the phone who's with the corporate staff, I'm committing everybody to this right now. On that call, we will announce our new, what we call our real-life plan. And our real-life plan will be the complete integration of all 3 of our products into one plan how to use them, how they fit together, because we have 3 wonderful products, and they were all developed at different times for different purposes, and now we're integrating them all into one plan. We're creating a microsite that will be a real-life microsite that for people who want to know what to eat, when to eat, nutrition, meals, how to integrate their products, we're doing it all in the real-life plan. And I've seen some basic looks of it right now. It's going to be wonderful. It'll answer a lot of questions that you've had. Bear with us as we integrate all of this, but I'm telling you that's the beginning of what's coming with brand new materials combined with that. It's all good. I'm just telling you right now, you get into gear, get into action for your dreams. If your dreams are important to you, if they're exciting to you, if they're the kinds of dreams that your why will make you cry, then summer, right now, combine the summer splash. You will not be disappointed. I can assure you, you will not be disappointed that you put in as much activity as you can over the next 60 days and see what happens in the fall. And when we launch all of these things we got planned for the fall, you will be the one who reaps the most benefit. And then you will be the one who is well on your way to achieving the goals for 2015 to be with us